this man has been there before, and he certainly looks like it. The #1 middleweight contender back in a championship setting, and we've talked about this a lot, but he made himself undeniable with this run back to contention. Now he tries to wrest away the gold.
That's not easy, John. It's not easy to make your way back because you have been there before, and maybe it didn't work out for you, but to stay positive, to have that steel trap of a mind that allows for you to rebuild yourself, makes you know when you do get back, you have a greater appreciation for the opportunity. Tonight he said he intends to finally cash in.
There are a lot of high-level guys at 185 pounds, a lot of contenders waiting in the wings. This challenger knows he has to maximize this opportunity in front of him tonight. Rockhold, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. So the latest title defense arrives here and now for the UFC's undisputed middleweight champion. And prevailing wisdom is it's going to take a huge effort out of the challenger tonight to dethrone this dominant king.
Absolutely. You do not beat this guy without being on your A game. And not even just your A game is going to get it done. You have got to overachieve in order to beat this guy. This guy is firmly entrenched as the best in the world. When you look at him, you know he's the best, from the way he carries himself, to the confidence, to the skill set. He's the champ, and he doesn't intend for that to change.
Seemed as though it was maybe a difficult weight cut, or more difficult than once prior, but he didn't want to hear any of that noise in advance of this latest middleweight championship title defense. Tail of the tape for this middleweight championship fight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Rockhold. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, the All-American Chris Weidman.
Herb Dean, third man in the octagon tonight. So the former UFC middleweight champion Luke Rockhold, still a guy considered by many to be the most well-rounded 185-pounder on the roster. Figures to go huge shots right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent very bad.
Lands the right punch and follows it up with a nice left hand. Nice sequence there by Rockhold. So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
He has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur.
Just over 3 minutes to go round one.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Side control now.
That was nice. Oh, nice headlock.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
He's gonna go to sleep. It's over.
Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hit. Looks like he's gonna get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action, getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by the All-American Weidman. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to... Oh, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter. And to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. Doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now. But certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a...
This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low. And now he got hurt very badly. Nice transition. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
5 minutes in the books. Well, the swelling on his face is extreme at this point in time. I'm not sure that the doctor's going to let him continue here. Cut man hustling in, and he's going to apply that end swell quickly. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, flying knee to the dome piece.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head. Now he got hurt bad.
Oh, another heavy shot gets through. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
That was a beautiful takedown landed there.
Rockhold gets up. He is back on the feet here. So pretty good. That strike blocked by the All-American Weidman. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. All right, so at this point, maybe the ringside physician will indeed call the fight. Referee bringing him in to look at that damage.
Got to save the athlete from themselves. Too much damage. Stop the fight, ref.
Yeah, that's going to do it. All right, fans don't like it, but he was rendered essentially a one-eyed fighter, and that is the end. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage.
Well, he looks upset at the doctor's decision, but in time, he will accept that this is probably better for his fighting future.
Got to play better defense. All right, so this one goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. And Daniel, we will re-rack some of the replays here. A lot of damage sustained and a lot of swelling in that facial area.
You know, his toughness should never be questioned after watching this. Every time he got hit on that swollen part, you knew the pain that he must have felt. But hats off to his opponent for causing this damage and making sure he kept going to that area in order to get this fight stopped.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Luke Rockhold.
Well, when Luke Rockhold has put it all together as he did here tonight, I'm not sure there's a more dangerous middleweight in the world. Congratulations to Javi Mendez and everybody at